Welcome back to the channel and the project house. So this is part 5. I'm gonna take you around what's gonna happen, what has happened. So behind me is said beam that I put in. So we'll take a little spin on that. So we have, that's over the foundation, our 10.5 foot LVL. I got triple 2x6 and then it's landing on 2 double 2x6. And then over here, and the reason why I have this little gap is for the light switch. So where'd it go? Right there. So I made for this light switch, and it's gonna go right there once you take the little nubbins off, so that way I can wire all the lights right here. So when you walk into the kitchen, you flick a switch. So one switch will operate. I'm gonna have 4 pot lights, maybe 5, who knows. And the other one's gonna operate the pendants that are gonna be over the peninsula. That's why I did this. Otherwise this would have been a bigger opening, but I'm happy with the way that it's at. So you got triple 8s there. And then in the basement, what this all sits on is double 2x8s. And they look pretty solid. So I didn't really have to do a lot of knitting for that one like I did on the LVL side, but I did have to do a little bit. And it looks good. It's holding up pretty good. One thing I'm gonna have to change is when we had the asbestos right here and got it removed, I put this in so that way I can function. And I thought, wow, I'm gonna put a big one in so it can function, and it's too big. I can't hide it in a wall. So I'm gonna have to shrink this down to fit the proper size, to fit in between 2x6 studs. So today is going to be fix hole day. So we have this hole, and that's why you see this, because the end of the peninsula comes out to roughly here. So I'm gonna have a register probably about right here for air and heat and all that fun stuff. And then I gotta fix this hole. There's some soft spots, so nice soft spot there. I gotta cut that out and replace that. You see I've already done a few. So there, well, that's not one. There's one underneath there that used to be an old register. This was a soft spot. This is so I could actually frame it properly. There's gonna be another register going right here. So that way all the supply in the kitchen is gonna be done. But then I gotta fix that. And then there's one over here. That's an old register. So that's gonna get fixed. And then whatever other soft spots I see or find, I'll just cut them out and replace them. And then behind me is 3/4 inch ply. We're gonna start leveling out this floor. Kitchen's been ordered, so that's good. I think it's a 3-week lag time, which works out perfect for me. Since I'm the only one in here, it works out perfect. One of the things I am going to tackle is I have to get proper measurements and figure out sizes for replacing these windows. These 3 windows are getting taken out. The center one's going to be fixed. This one is going to be probably double hung, and same on the other side. Homeowner wants airflow to come in from that side, and in the winter time I guess it gets extremely cold, very drafty. So we're going to pop those out, replace those. Same with the front door. Front door is going to get replaced. There's going to be some other stuff added. So in this room, I'm thinking of 4 pot lights and a center fixture. So maybe for a chandelier or for accent light or whatever. One of the other things that's going to happen is in this closet, I'm going to put a light. So in order to run the thermostat properly back up, I'm going to pop off this drywall, Pop that up. That's where the thermostat's going to sit. The other part of the electrical is going to be, that's going to be a 4-gang switch. One for this light, one for the outside light, one for the pot lights, and then one for the center light. That's how I'm thinking I'm going to wire that. And then whatever plugs and stuff like that that's added, that's normal stuff. But for the next, I'm going to say good 4 days between fixing holes and running that and leveling out this floor and making it solid. Like, as you heard me walking through this, it's pretty creaky. But if you like this, give me a thumbs up. I will leave more, I'll leave the cards for the other videos. There are 5 other videos to this house, doing different other areas that I have done already. So follow it, it's interesting. A lot of fun stuff I come across. So subscribe. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Subscribe, because this is actually getting to be a little fun. I hated the demo part, but doing the building part is what I like. Any electrical and all that fun stuff. So I don't know, hopefully everyone's fine, and I will give you an update probably after the flooring's down, what that looks like. You won't hear these stupid little creaks. I hate those creaks. So does a homeowner, she hates them. But everything is progressing pretty good. We are moving along pretty good. Get a good clip. Because number one, I'm not working yet, so I can focus all my time in here. Anyways, that is where this sits. I will give you an update as it comes needed. I'll add on to this, so have a good one. This is about 3 weeks after what you just saw. So I'll take you through and show you what's been going on. Now, first thing you're gonna notice, well, first thing I would notice would be that we have a floor. So do a little pan shot here. And we have a very solid floor. No creaks, none of that fun stuff. Here, like I said, we had a 4-gang switch. So what's gonna end up happening is that light is just a temporary light. There is a pot light going there, there's a pot light going there, and there's a pot light going there to illuminate this hallway. This closet is going to get a light. It's never had a light. The switch is going to be right here. I mentioned that the thermostat was going to go here. No. I opened this up. As you can see, it's been cut and opened. This is where the vent going upstairs to the office is, and it is asbestos. So I quickly closed that back up and said, no, this is going to go over here. Going to be in the process of that. I had to take the floor. So originally the floor was cut roughly to about here, and in order to fit another sheet of floor, I decided just to go a little bit further and make it a full sheet instead of cutting a whole sheet and wasting and all that fun stuff. Okay, in here we have the center light fixture, which is one of my LED lights, which is kick-ass. And we have 4 pot lights. So one there, one there, one there, and one there. That's what's gonna run this room. I'm still waiting for a quote for said window. So flooring's done. Wiring is all roughed in. Now, if anyone is curious about the layout of this kitchen, you can really look close. There's the blue line. That is where the pantry is going to end. So we have, let's see, where's the line? I had it down, then I got rid of them. Well, I didn't get rid of them, but they went faint. Let me turn off the light. Here is going to be the fridge. And then we're going to have countertop, 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 stove. I don't know if you can read that. stove. Microwave's gonna be above it. Countertop, 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 peninsula. Sink is gonna be right here. Dishwasher is gonna be right here, hence the wire. I put the vent in, so the end of the peninsula is gonna be right here, and then this is an overhang. Let's see, a little bit's changed in here. So instead of 4 pot lights, I have 7. Yeah, I have 7 because I wanted to illuminate this. So we have one there, one there, one there, one over the stove, sort of, and then one there, one there, one there. Here is the 2 boxes for the pendants, and then in here, which will be running on a different switch, will be running on the switch that's going to be over here, are the 2 more pot lights for this room. We haven't decided what we're doing in this room, so that's going to sit the way it sits. Drywall's probably going to come out to probably here, so that's why I put the wiring in now. That light's going to be coming out before I drywall the ceiling because that's going to be the power lead for the pot lights. Now we got that clear. Let's see, fridge plug by itself, counter plugs by themselves, stove plug, obviously. This is the microwave plug, but because I don't have the information for the microwave, I left the box off for now. Counter plug, and a switch for under counter lights. Now I haven't wired the under counter lights yet, or roughed them in yet. It's just one of my things on my list. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, so one of the other things that end up happening is I kind of took the laser, which is right on the wall right there, and I started messing around with trying to get stuff and figure how far out it really was, and it really was out. The ceiling was out to lunch. The wall, this wall wasn't too bad. As you can see, like, you have a little bit of shim there and then nothing, and then shim down there. So we got a big bow, and it's quite a few of them. This wall was pretty bad, so you got 0 there, and then everything else is shimmed out. So this wall was all over the place. That's all straight. And the reason why I went and did that is because I need to give myself as much enough squareness that I don't have to shim the living crap out of these cabinets to put them up. So I figured I'd take the time and level everything out now. The ceiling is a different one. So the ceiling, there's 0. 1, that's almost 0. 2, and then it starts coming out, and coming out massively. But it's not just this way, it's this way too. This ceiling was massively, like, look at the size of the shim that's in this. Now, take in consideration, this is glued and screwed on, so this ain't coming down for nothing. And it's all the way. So the problem I had doing this, now I did this all with a laser, my planer, is that the joists aren't straight. They kind of do a wave. I'm like, whoa, what the? So I cut a nominal number, and then I came up there with a planer and just planed them so that way the laser did what they did, and it turned out really good. Took me a little bit, but turned out really, really good. So now I have a straight ceiling, now I have straight walls. Insulation, I have one more package of insulation to put in here. I have the vent. I have one of these bad boys to put in, which is going to be the hood for the microwave. So the microwave will have a vent, and it'll be able to vent outside. And the good thing is these cabinets are at 90 inches, and I have roughly 7 inches of room So I'm just gonna put a 3-inch line, and it's gonna go through the top of the cabinet, through the bottom of the cabinet, to the microwave. That's the way I'm gonna do it. So that way it's less square footage out of the cabinet. What else did I do? So wiring is done. Drywall is going to be next. After I do a couple little things here and there, drywall is going to be my baby. So I'm gonna do a drywall count. Everything else is ready to go. Cabinets are coming next week, so they are going to go in this empty area. Hopefully they'll fit. If not, we're gonna have to move some stuff around, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. What else do I have? I think that's about it. This took a little bit to get this floor level. This floor was like way out. If I put you a little closer, hold on. So here it's almost flush. Right here is almost flush. And then, it's hard to tell on camera, but you can see the big steps. And then by the time you get to the other one, it's pretty close to that floor again. So it took me a little bit, but she's solid. She is not going anywhere. Oh, we got some people doing work. Cool. Yeah, she is not going anywhere. And yeah. Oh, that's what the other thing. So originally, I was going to put a vent that stretched from here, whoop, from up here, and then it went down. The problem that I had, I drilled a pilot hole just to see where it was going to hit, and it was going to hit right on the rim joist. So I opted to go a different route, and as you can see, I went through that. I had to chop away a little bit of that, not structural, and then went down into the floor. And it's connected into what used to be the vent that sat right here. So there used to be a vent right here, that's gone. Now that feeds the third vent for the master bedroom. And that completes the master. So now it's nice and cool up there, even in the stupid heat. So I'm happy about that. That, I think, is going to do the update. I think so. Next step is going to be drywall. So I'm not going to show you putting up drywall. If you want a video on drywall and how I put it up, leave a comment below and I'll make a video on that. It's pretty straightforward. But if people have no idea, I have no problem showing that. Not at all. So leave me a comment below if you want me to make a video like that, or even make a video about mudding or any of that stuff. And that's pretty much it. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up. I'm not showing you the boxes. The boxes are just, I just got wires hanging out all over the place, so it's not very appealing to show on camera. Electricians would be like, ah! Nothing's active. None of this is wired live yet. I don't do that until I'm ready to connect everything. I have power over there. I have 2 circuits and extension cords. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Let's keep this thing moving. And I'm gonna keep moving on this thing. Hopefully it's gonna slow down a little bit because I'm back to work. So updates will be a little slower, but I'm gonna put this one out. Number 5 is going online soon. So I hope everyone's good. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you next time.